Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Let it show for the record, I am on time. In fact, I was early for today's stream. Hope you guys are feeling fantastic. It is Tubular Tuesday. It's Titanic Tuesday. It's Tetanus Tuesday. What's a good new kind of Tuesday? Tit-tastic. Tetanus Tuesday could kind of hit. Tasmanian Tuesday. Triceratops Tuesday. Tricycle Tuesday. Tip Top Tuesday. Not gay. Just British. Tip top of the old morning to you. Turmoil Tuesday. Talcum Tuesday. Timbuk Tuesday. Hold up. That actually is a nice little bit of wordplay. I don't really know what tetanus is. Is tetanus a bacterial infection? Or is it one of the other phrases I know, but don't feel like sharing? Is it a disease? Is it an illness? Bend over and I'll show you. Haven't heard one of those in a while. It's a medicine? No, it isn't. I mean, I guess I don't know what it is, but they say get your tetanus shot. I feel like that's preventing tetanus. And is tetanus what you get from, like, stepping on a rusty nail? It's an infection from being cut, correct? Hey, Rude Boy. Hey, Chad. Hope you're feeling good today. Hell yeah, Dave. Good to see you, brother. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Get loose. Head to the break room. Grab yourself an instant coffee. We do have Earl Grey tea and one Sprite. Of course, there's a drinking fountain. No cups. But there is one Sprite you guys can fight over. Bacterial infection. Car chase? Is there a car chase? Car chases are awesome, but the only issue is that you run the risk of live streaming a horrific accident where people die, and it's pretty hard to continue with that stream in particular and streaming going forward from a legal standpoint. But I've live streamed cop chases. Old school dudes from back in the day, from back when I was working as when I was moonlighting, when I was a hobbyist streamer. I raided this dude. I used to raid random people. And I raided this dude Smoke Scan, who still streams, and all he does is watch police chases and smoke out of his bong. And he's got an elaborate soundboard. I think he's a retired cop, or he had some sort of law enforcement background, and now he just live streams various, he just watches various law enforcement streams, or it's like a police chase or like some sort of situation, and he just smokes out of a bong. It is quite the vibe. See if he's live. I doubt it. He's kind of, he's got the same hours as the Nightcrawler, But here's the game plan today, guys. I'm going to take a peek at some of the NYC versus KMS basketball game, because that looked insane, and I didn't get a chance to watch it last night. So we're going to do a little recap of that. I was hoping Symphony, shut up. For some reason, my autofill on Chrome for when I put Twitch in is just the Symphony's page, which isn't the worst thing. I like Symphony. But then I always get surprised when he speaks. Smoke Scan, see if he's live. Oh, he is live. All right, for those who don't know, this is Smoke Scan. Now, I will say this. This is kind of sacrilegious for streamers to do. Like, you shouldn't just like watch another person's stream unless it's whatever. Here, this is Smoke Scan right here. Give him a follow. This guy right here knows what he likes. He likes police chases and he likes smoking bowls.
Most of them have been that way, MC.
If that's your vibe, then I got something for you.
Nice for a Toyota. I agree.
Excuse me, it's Smokin' Scan versus Smoke Scan.
Well,
This is a fella. Oh, big time fella. This is a big time fella. Adam Timmerman, thank you so much for the sub. Eden Marie says, will you be doing any more Ready or Not streams or any more first-person shooter streams? Definitely. Absolutely. I'm thinking Ready or Not. I'm thinking Counter-Strike. Maybe when the new Call of Duty comes out, we take a peek. Take a little peek.
I keep telling you, 2025 is nothing but.
See, I told you, he literally has a bong in his hand.
Anything and everything.
Legend.
And to lose so many people that you lost.
Legend. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Kirk Minahan show, basketball, NYC. From the clips I did see, I thought it was a WWE match. It seemed like I didn't see really any basketball highlights, but we're gonna take a look at it. And then I got Clue's DNA test, which I know is cringe. No one cares but me, but I'm just gonna share it because I want to. And we figured out what he is. And yeah, it's a huge HIPAA violation. I'm showing his DNA results and his personal medical information to a large amount of strangers on the internet. But I'm his father. I have power of attorney. I am his emergency contact on his medical form, so I have that power. And I'm saying that we're going to show it to everybody. Because he's got if this is correct, he's got quite the lineage. Pat whacked Kirk with his crutch. All right, let's just jump into that real quick. I do know that NYC won. I think I saw beforehand that Team Minahan was favored. Cole Loser 3, thank you for the 1 bit. Appreciate that, brother. Any puck talk today? Yeah. If I make fun of Kirk, I'll get banned for profanity. I'll refrain. Diamond hands. Good. Proud of you. We'll talk about the DNA test in a minute. First, I want to get through this, and then I'll field some predictions from you guys. But let's take a look at the freak show, man. Let's take a look at the freak show. I'm just gonna go to Viva La Stool because I don't think that they posted like a recap or anything. Let me just double check. I need the highlights like the NBA does. But I don't think that would be a pretty quick turnaround. Okay, no they don't. So that's okay. That's what handy dandy Viva La Stool is for. Actually, let's pause the music. All right. Let's see what we got first. So, for those that don't know, me being one of them, I got to admit I'm a little bit out of the loop when it comes to the KMS, which stands for Kirk Minahan Show. Don't get any ideas. It doesn't stand for the thing you think it stands for. But ironically, that is a big part of the lore of the Kirk Minahan Show. Anyways, Kirk Minahan Show has been playing basketball against the Barstool, New York office. I think this is their 3rd game. I don't know what the record is. In general, the Kirk Minahan Show team, the KMS team, is not very good from what I've seen, but they are willing to break the rules and attack the other team in order to win. And the NYC team has better players on paper, but simply feels uncomfortable and might lose because of that. Yeah, dude, I did see Derek in the chat in real life, which was weird because you're right. It was Derek from Courtside. Like, does he have to change his name? Derek from Courtside? DFTC, yeah. DFTC. And I saw, yeah, he was getting into it. Is Derek here? He jumps in and out of here. He was in the mix, dude. He was like Spike Lee, except it would be as if Paul George shoved Spike Lee. It was Derek from IRL. You're right, dude. Freaky. Also, we're going to go deep after this content. He's probably fish bowling. Hey, respect, dude. It's a free country. Okay, so let's check this out. God, we have so much content. Oh, I got to talk about Zach, too. Hold on a second. I got to talk about Zach, too. We'll save that, actually. Okay. Let's actually go back a little bit. Okay, this is the beginning of the game. This is before even tip-off. This is the opening tip-off right here. I haven't seen this whole thing, but I know what happens.
We're going that way. Kirk Minahan with a shove to the back of Rico. Kirk goes back and shoves him again. Oh, he's going to spit on him. That tension is just rising early.
Oh, this is highlights. Okay, so this is the very beginning of the game. So here's the thing, man. Shoving somebody like this, listen, that's just, it's a physical game. You want to get in. Kirk is a disruptor. Kirk is an instigator. He's like Brad Marchand. Now, I will throw the flag here and say there's a certain gentleman's agreement when it comes to instigating. If you're going to shove someone like that, you shove them on the shoulder blades. Kirk throws in a little bit of extra English here and does what some of the scummier individuals of this earth do. And there's pro athletes that do this too, where they do the shove, but inside that shove they mix in a little bit of a forearm, a little fucking how you doing, like right to your chin or right to the back of your head. So it's kind of this hybrid bastard child of a push. I don't want to call it a punch, but it's more than a push, far less than a punch. But he's trying to get Kirk off his game. Excuse me. He's trying to get Rico off his game. I get it. That's a tech. Nothing. From what I understand, Kirk didn't get a single tech while committing war crimes. You know what? Let's just look at the highlights. Actually, let's just look at his rap sheet. I love how this is filmed on a potato. Oh my God, what happened over here? I feel like the other one was higher quality somehow. Is this the same video? Oh, nah. Okay. So he's getting in the ref's face. And mind you, this is home court for Kirk. And the gym was packed with the Minifans, who are, have you ever seen the movie The Warriors? Listen, this is not a Carly Rae Jepsen concert. I'll tell you that for free. This is sort of like, have you seen the movie The Warriors? Based in the 1970s about a bunch of, rough and tumble street kids that just get in fist fights, sort of similar to Fight Club. I actually haven't seen it. I just kind of know what it's about. Warriors come out to play. It's basically Mad Max in New York City, except instead of cars, they fist fight. That's sort of the KMS fan vibe. So this is a hostile environment. Now, a lot of you are going to think someone's got to stand up to Kirk. And you'd be right. But the thing is that you got to understand you're behind enemy lines. How long is this clip and how long will it take us to actually watch it? Brother, there is no limit. But thank you for keeping me on task. Okay. First of all, this right here, this is my boy right here. This is Snapchat Steve. This guy, when I first started at Barstool, and I wasn't even a real employee, he sat next to me, showed me the rules of the road, man, the tricks of the trade, how to make it in showbiz. He's a great dude. Played pro lacrosse while working at Barstool. Incredible athlete, great guy. That's Snapchat Steve. Kirk just yanks him down by the collar, horse collar tackle. That's 15 yards right there. Now I will say this: little sell by Steve. Let's call it fair. Let's call it fair. Little sell by Steve, but hey, if Kirk's gonna foul him, he has the right to pimp it a bit, try to get the call.
Rico wanted no buck. Steve, it's the dick.
I mean, that's a tech. I mean, that's borderline. We're breaking the physical barrier. I mean, that's crazy. That's a forearm shiver.
No bucks all over him. Rico wanted no bucks. Steve.
I'm not gonna be like the guy that's like, if it were me, I'm not going to let that slide. Because it's like, you're on the internet, you're on camera. Like, are you going to fight Kirk Minahan? Are you going to beat up an old person? He's flirting with that, though. That forearm shiver, you're listen. He's right now, he's habitually line stepping. Anyone that's seen the Chappelle Show knows you're a habitual line stepper. You're addicted to line stepping. And right there, that was over the line. Rico. Stripes. I mean, sir. He's using that forearm very liberally.
Oh, beautiful. Oh.
Good God. Oh, so I did hear that they were gunning for Marty because Marty's a pretty good hooper. Let the full kit play and then go back and talk. Okay, because I don't know how to react. That's a fair. That's constructive criticism. Is that better? Because I do get self-conscious. We're gonna try that. Let's take that.
Beautiful. Oh, hard play. Oh, beat Prawn. Wow.
Let's take that for a test spin.
Kirk is irate as he should be. Hands on the. Oh man. That's a foul. That's a foul. Oh, he tosses it out his head.
You all right, Nick? Next one's gonna be fast.
Yeah, hey, Kirk and Mulcahy going at it here. Come and try.
Little bit of loose. Oh! 14-13 lead here for Barstool, New York. Marty Mush with another little take. Oh!
He fucking hit 4 times before that.
Over to Matt. Fakes the 3.
Guys,
This is nuts.
fucking do this shit. We're not doing this fucking ref show bullshit. All right, it fucking stops. It fucking stops. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Go to your stop.
Psycho.
Ref picking him up. Picked up Nick. Barstool, New York. Gus. Yeah, just blood, sweat, and tears. 13 clock has stopped. Very upset with the refs. 7:30. Oh, that's a flop. It's a flop because it's a flop.
Tackle on him.
It's a foul.
Nothing if I do that. Nothing. I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna do it all day.
He's in his head.
Okay. Okay. 80% of that was funny. And Kirk's a heel. And you need a heel. Now, I think Kirk takes the heel thing sometimes a little too far. He doesn't even go full heel. He goes, I don't even know what's further than a heel. Listen, you guys understand, like, yes, everyone goes like, Kirk's a child, Kirk's a piece of shit. Yes, those things are true, but he's also like playing somewhat of a character, and that character is baked into his real personality, if that makes sense. So yes, this is him, but at the same time, this isn't him all the time. Now, 80% of this was funny. Getting in the ref's face, stealing the whistle, throwing it. I mean, that's just good old-fashioned entertainment. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the refs knew what they were getting into with this game. Now, I will say this. This little bump right here, that's just boys being boys. This is hilarious.
You all right, Nick? Next one's gonna be
That's funny. But if it's me, I'm not. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how I'd react. And then Snapchat Steve gets in here. I didn't even see what that one was.
Come and try.
Little bit of
I mean, that's just clumsiness. This is crazy. This is crazy. So Pat, I think, tore his ACL. And someone said that Pat hit him with his crutch. I don't know if that actually happened or if they were just making a joke because the opposite happened. Kirk seemingly goes for kicking his crutch out from under him, which I'm going to say it right now. Brave. You gon' get that's a clappable offense. That's a clappable offense. Like, you're going too far, dude. For real. You're going way too far.
Barstool, New York.
That is a clappable offense in the eyes of the jury.
Marty Bush with another little
This was nuts. Okay, like I said, he's getting real handsy with this forearm. You might let the first one slide. The fourth one, I mean, where's the enforcer on Team New York? Where's the enforcer? Not a full kick. Kirk knew what he was doing there. I will say, to play devil's advocate, he didn't make contact with it. So, but it might fall into the category of a thought crime. But the fourth one, there's got to be payback. There's got to be payback. Hell, after the second one, that other stuff is memes and funny, and it's not like you're being a world-class prick, but it's not like anything that's like really brutal. This right here is like, yo, dude. Hey.
Over to Matt. Takes the three.
That's just street ball. Dude, I don't know if these refs knew what they were getting into. If they didn't know what they were getting into, God bless them. I feel so bad for them. Because you got this snap show. Grabbing you by the arm, touching you.
We're not doing this fucking ref show bullshit. All right? It fucking stops. It fucking stops. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Go to your stop.
Did he just put his dick on him? Oh, he tried. I thought he was putting his dick on him. That was another kick for the crutch. Oh, dude. That crutch is now being used as a weapon. Because then you're like you're running the risk of legitimately hurting Pat. That's a line. That's a crossed line. This guy getting picked up and carried is a tough scene. A really tough scene. Shout out to the ref for diffusing the situation. Shout out to this lady. Is this a Minifan? Is this a Minifan filming this? Getting picked up by the ref is and being removed from an altercation. I mean, this is like what people do with their dog when another dog is getting a little too rough. You just pick him up, sky jail. He sky jailed him. Very belittling, and unrecoverable. Change your name, move to a different county. You can't recover from this. I mean, he put him in a baby Bjorn without the Bjorn.
Picked up Nick. Barstool, New York dust.
Dude, that's true anger.
Picked up Nick.
Look at Kirk's face.
Barstool, New York.
Psycho. Yo, shout out to Nick Mulcahy standing his ground. He's a big boy, too. Big Irish fella. Statue. Right, I'm right here, dude. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Gus. Yeah, just blood, sweat, and tears.
Kirk and Mulcahy.
Yo, straight up, Kurt. What am I saying? Kirk. That is I don't know how else to say it, man. Like you went too far, and you're lucky that no one retaliated. Straight up. Because here's the other thing, man. I'll be honest.
13 clock has stopped.
That's funny. Kicking the ball away from the ref. That's funny.
Kirk very upset with the refs. 7:30.
That right there. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm trying to like make jokes about this. I did see this one before. I'll be honest. After seeing this, I don't know. I fundamentally don't know where the line is now. Like as an employee of Barstool Sports, I straight up don't know where the line is. Because to me, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like not even a joke. And I'd like to say in this situation, for something like that, you're getting fucking smoked. But in reality, I probably wouldn't do that. The weird thing is that like you're at a work thing and this is technically work and it's content and there's cameras and shit. So like that's all going through your head. But to me, that's fucking crazy. And that's way, like legitimately too far. Like, because like I'm being serious. Like, what's the line? So like, what's the line? Like, if we're playing a basketball, I can just physically assault other people. You know what I'm saying? He dove on that elbow though. I mean, yeah, you can make that argument, but he elbows him in the back of the head. Like the intent is crazy. And then I'm probably gonna get called like a pussy or something, but like I mean that's crazy. Maybe I'm misreading it. I don't know.
Oh, that's a flop. It's a flop because it's a flop.
Snapchat Steve held his cool right there. That's a Snapchat Steve is a strong dude. Strong dude. Congratulations to Team NYC. They won though. If you rematch it, if you rewatch it game speed, I think it's more of a push with the elbow. I genuinely think he lightened up. I mean, I will say he's like flirting with the line pretty expertly. Like it wasn't like a full on like really like truly damaging elbow to the back of the head. But Mook cooked y'all. I know. I mean it's been a strange basketball week. Let me say that. Yeah, dude, I was so bad. Got to put Kirk in a Bobby Petrino neck brace during the press conference. I mean, that would have been a really funny move by him if he put on a neck brace after and was like, I just got bullied. And then, like, I saw, like, this morning Kirk was saying that he was like, listen, congrats to the New York City. They deserved it. You know, I played hard. I like to, you know, I focus on the basketball, play within the boundaries of the game, and I just love the respect of the game. And I told them after the game, great job. You know, we're friends off the court, but on the court, it was so that was funny. That was funny. I knew that it was going to be a freak show. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that level of violence. But that's the Kirk Minahan. That's the Kirk Minahan universe, man. He thrives in that. I don't know what his world constantly confuses me. Can we see the clue cam? Actually, you know what? Let's jump into the DNA test. Clue cam. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, I have a beautiful baby boy. And that's him right there. Clue. He's sleeping in his crate right now with his little ear. So, anywho's, my girlfriend bought a DNA test for him, and we've been trying to figure out what he is. Now, obviously, he's a pit bull, but what else is he? Is he something else that we don't know? The guess that we had, he has this, like, I thought he was gray from the website. Turns out he is, when I got him home, I was like, you're chocolate lab brown. And it's not like a brown that you typically would see in a pit bull. It was like a chocolate lab brown. I was like, he's got this like weird ombre, and he's like white. He's got some. It made me think, and granted, I don't know anything about dog breeds, but we thought that he might be part chocolate lab. And then I was like, okay, how much is he pit bull? How much is he a staffy? Like, you know, is he a blue nose pit bull terrier? There's all these different options. So we got the DNA test back. I'm curious. Here's a picture of him. You guys can make your guesses now. Handsome fellow. You can make your guesses as to what you think this dog's genetic makeup is. I will say this. There are two main breeds, and then there is the mutt portion, which makes up the remaining 20% of what he is. And those don't have any number attached to them. It's just the remaining 20% is these breeds, but we don't know how much. So there's two main ones, and then there's 4 parts of the mutt. But all four of those mutt breeds are like real dog breeds. Does he know his dad was on Epstein Island? First of all, that was fake. As you guys know, there is no list. There was never a list. And even if there were a list, I'm not on it because that was a lie. I've been absolved thanks to the honorable and always truth-telling United States government and our president. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's on the news. What list? Rudy Junda, never even heard of him on the list. I was thinking about, I kind of missed the window on that because I was actually like legitimately like very curious about the Epstein stuff, like everyone is. But then I just completely just like went over my head. I was like, wait, I could have made a hilarious joke about that. But then again, I was like, that's like a hard joke to communicate because like I think it's funny, but like some people like legitimately fell for that some random dude in the anus subreddit made a list of real people that are probably on the Epstein list and then snuck me in at number 6. And then the people in the r/conspiracy subreddit were legitimately like, who is this Rudy guy? I've never seen him on any list. And then they were like conjecting about what my involvement might be. And then other people were like, I could see Rudy like that were like Barstool fans like, hey, I you know, it's possible. I was like, what's going on here? Anyways. So, we also thought that there was definitely a chance that he was part boxer. He's definitely a pit bull, but like his head is not as wide as the typical pit bulls. He's heavy, but at the same time, he's heavier than the typical pit bull. He's 50 pounds. Pit bulls usually max out at like 40. And staffies are small too. So there's something else going on there. Anywho's. Does his ears always sit like that? No. So typically his ears are very cute. Usually they sit forward and they flop like this. He looks like the cartoon characterization of a dog. It's so cute. His ears were back like that because that's when he's in sport mode. Looks like there's a shepherd in there. Okay. You weren't actually involved. I'm going to sue you. Pitbull and Staffy, that's a good guess. And he has amber eyes. He's so cute. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready for the first reveal? This is the majority of what he is. It's I think 44%. Dun dun dun. Drum roll, please. Clue is 40% American Pit Bull Terrier, to a surprise of nobody. All American, the All American boy. He's the All American boy. But first of all, I didn't even realize this. Let's go back a second. Look at how much he actually looks like our dearly beloved, gone too soon, Yabba, reincarnated. Oh, so quickly. Anyways, yeah, so 44% American Pit Bull Terrier. Makes sense. Descends from Britain, you know, even though... So I guess like this is the American version of theirs when they came in from the 1800s. I find this stuff fascinating. I know that you guys, everyone's like, oh, like you care. Like if someone else was like, yo, this is my dog's DNA makeup, I'd be like, cool, you know. But my dog's different and special, obviously. That's not surprising. The next one, which I think is about 30% something, also not surprising. 34% Staffy, which is made me very happy because I love Staffies. They're so cute. They're like little baby seals. And they definitely, I knew that he was going to be like Pitbull Staffy because he does the sploot thing. He does a lot of the things that Pitbulls do. Like he army crawls. When he sits down, he sits like a cat and he splays his legs out, goes dick on hardwood every time. Yeah, the Staffordshire Terrier, as we all know, named after Matt Stafford. He breeds dogs in his free time. Next, this is where we get into the mutt portion, which is where shit gets crazy. Is there a wild 4% and something there? The thing is that it's not. So the remaining part is the super mutt, which is the remaining 20%. So he's 80% just American Pit Bull and Staffy. Majority American Pit Bull. So he's he's majority just a Staffy Pit, right? So there are 4 remaining portions of the super mutt category. So basically like the remaining 20% are from like dogs that are majority this breed, I think, what they mean by this, but they're still mutts themselves. So Clue descends from several generations of mixed breed dogs. We've identified 4 breeds that are likely part of his unique super mutt heritage. And I know that like super mutt, like they're just saying that to make you feel special. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. Anyways, the first one, I did not expect this at all. Well, no, I still didn't expect this one. American Bulldog. Staffies are pit bulls. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know, but so he's so far a Staffy pit bull bulldog. Once again, I'm a first-time dog owner, so right now I'm kind of going, oh, thank God he's a very nice guy, because these are like there's 3 breeds that are pretty typically a little scary, I would say. I called that, yeah. Straight muscle. Dude, a meat hamster. A muscle hamster. Meat hamster? No, he's a muscle. Like, this dude is a bully. But he's the sweetest little boy. When someone starts telling you about their kid unsolicited, that's so annoying. This is different, though, because he's special. Now, granted, you got to take these with a grain of salt because, for example, Nick sent me Ernesto's DNA, and he was like 9% Siberian Husky. If you've seen Ernesto, he's about the size of my hand. Appreciate that. B.9, appreciate using the Prime. Why does he have human DNA mixed in? He doesn't. Don't start that rumor, but he could pull. Anyways, next one. This one actually like surprised me. Bulldog wasn't crazy surprising, but this one is where we're getting like, okay, maybe you want to run the test again. German Shepherd. So I got a Pit Bull, Bulldog, German Shepherd. which I think explains his brown coat. Oh, damn, you better train that mofo. I know. That's why I've been so, like, I didn't know this. Like, I was going to do it no matter what. But thank God I've been so militant about training him and making sure that he is a very well-behaved dog and I'm in total control of him. Because let's call a spade a spade. Pit bulls are very misunderstood dogs. But the fact of the matter is that pit bulls, bulldogs, and German shepherds are 3 of the 4 highest grade bite incident dogs. So I'm at 85%, 75%. This dude could be a problem, but he isn't. Thank goodness. He's very kind and kind of scared of stuff. He's a sweet boy. But we got a German Shepherd Bulldog? Okay. Granted, I don't know how much of a German Shepherd he is. Brave dog swims 50 yards into Lake Michigan to bite drowning child. I mean, I think it is really cool. I think it's really cool. Like, I saw this and I was like, holy shit, this is a unique dog. And then the plot thickens. So we go from German Shepherd. This I didn't see coming. Wiener dog. Wiener dog. I love wiener dogs. They're literally like, if I were to get a different dog than Clue, I would have got a wiener dog. I love wiener dogs. We're min-maxing our build right now. I mean, how did this happen? Great genes? Yeah. They say genes are passed down from your parents. And I have great genes. You paid for a zodiac sign test? Low-key. I mean, this could all be completely made up. This is... No one in the galaxy is going to guess the last one. And this makes me think that they're just throwing shit in here at the very end. Like, they get the main ones, and then at the end they're like, let's just, like, you know, let's make a show of it. So they do stuff like this and share it with everyone. Pomeranian. You're telling me that this dog is part Pomeranian. At what point in the evolutionary cycle, in the family tree, I mean, was a pit bull using this thing like a fleshlight? Because he ate it? No, he didn't. Maybe one of his ancestors did. His mom was 100% a slut. Dude, my girlfriend said the exact same thing, and I was like, shh. I was like, shut up. I was like, don't you dare say that. But maybe. You're telling me that this dog is part Pomeranian and wiener dog? And don't even try with the jokes where that his family fled Germany, okay? I know he's part German Shepherd, allegedly. Don't even say that he fled Germany. He's just claiming Dachshund on college apps. Yeah, he's like Nancy Pelosi. Well, now you think he's a problem dog. He's not so intimidating now, even though Pomeranians have some fight in them. Those things are frisky. Rescued from Argentina, yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to share that. Does your dog have mincy eyes? Well, that would be fine because there's nothing wrong with his eyes. He kind of looks like he does. What? Wait, hold on. No, he doesn't. Stop. He doesn't. The thing I'm coming away with is Rudy is scared of law dogs. No, I'm not scared of German Shepherds or Pit Bulls. I just now that it's my dog, I feel like I'm responsible for their behavior. No, he doesn't. Stop. Okay, we're moving on to the next segment. I don't like this angle you're taking with my child. How dare you? Actually, you know what? The coolest guy, he looks like the coolest guy on earth. Yeah, okay, fine. The coolest, soberest partier at Barstool. I don't think you should worry about the DNA results. Yeah, they don't matter. They don't matter. It's just a cringe thing that parents get to, get to share at parties to an audience of nobody cares. You know what I mean? Makes sense. He's a little inbred. That's not what... All right, this was a mistake. Anyways, that's Clue. He a good boy. Junda, well done on saving the dog. You know what, man? A lot of people say I saved him. But the truth is, he saved me. Actually, what ended up happening is he saved me. Boo. I love making y'all squirm. I love making y'all squirm. One other thing I wanted to do, I don't know if you guys want to do it. I found a video of Ludwig Valkyrie. I think it's Pokemon related to the Point Crow Nuzlocke. Do you guys want to watch that? Even though I'm dreadful at reacting. Let me give you some more context. Ludwig rages. Oh, so it's Ludwig watching Valkyrie's Nuzlocke run. It's 18 minutes. Get Zach in here for it. That brings me to my other thing I wanted to talk about. So yesterday, I was talking about on stream how I've been trying. I'm like Dog the Bounty Hunter trying to get Zach on this stream. For over a month, I've been trying to get Zach on this stream. Scheduling isn't working out. It's not his fault, even though I subtly do blame him a little bit. No, just kidding. I don't blame him. But I just can't get this guy on the stream because of the scheduling. He's got Pardon My Take. He's the Bella de Ball. I can't get him. Pardon My Take. Those guys work hard. They're recording a lot. I can't get him. Try to get him this week because I had a free Monday. I was like, okay, here we go. We finally got it. And he's like, oh, by the way, I'm in Baltimore all week. Pardon My Take's going on a tour in Baltimore, I guess. All good. Anyways, yesterday after stream, I see a clip of Zach that is him and Big Cat talking on the podcast, and Big Cat saying, I need you to start streaming. I need you to start streaming. You need to start streaming. You're not allowed to talk about video games until you stream. And Zach is like, listen, I don't have a lot to offer. He's doing the Zach thing. He's being very kind and courteous and overly apologetic. He's like, I don't have a lot to offer. There's going to be a lot of dead air. Very funny. This dude's going to start streaming before I can even get him as a guest. I got one thing to say to you, Zach. Stay in your fucking lane. I'm just kidding. No, it would be. I would actually love it if Zach started streaming because I want other streamers here. Like I want an ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? What y'all know about an ecosystem? I want there to be like, if there's other streamers there, then I don't even care if we stream at the same time. We can collaborate. He has like, the biggest issue I have is that I want to do stuff with people remotely, but like no one else has a PC. Like all these other streamers, all their friends have PCs and they know how to work Discord. Like I gotta, it's like I'm teaching calculus to some of these people, being like, get this, be in the Discord. It's a whole thing. Now, am I upset about the fact that if he starts streaming on Pardon My Take and for them, that he's going to absolutely crush my numbers and be much more of a success? Obviously not. Obviously not. yeah, Zach will be streaming with Nade Shot within a week. Yeah, I mean, I'm done. I'm done out here, dude. Could put in a word to Big Cat about having him for a few hours. No, I did. I told him, I was like, yo, I'm trying to get Zach for the stream. Like, when are you recording? And he gave me the schedule. So I'm memeing a bit. And I even talked to Hank about it, because Hank mentioned to me before, they're like, oh, we've been thinking about having Zach stream. And I was like, well, it'd kind of be like, if he I don't know how he feels about it. He may be like legitimately nervous about streaming. It's a like I said, people think this game's easy. You know what I'm saying? I make it look easy, but it ain't. You know? You may watch Kobe Bryant put up 60 and think, I can make some of those shots, but you're not Kobe Bryant. Anyways, but I told Hank, I was like, well, I can have him on my stream to give him like a little bit of a taste. And then whatever. So, show your Mincy dog again? He's not a Mincy dog. He's beautiful. He seems very hesitant about it. I mean, but that's his demeanor. Like, what is, like, has Zach never, has Zach been, what's the opposite of, has Zach been aggressive about anything? You know what I mean? Rudy's sixth man on Chicago's b-ball team. So true. My whole life, dude. I can get to like pretty high levels of thing, but I'm at the bottom level of the top everywhere. I'm like, dude, at Denver, like, yeah, Denver's an incredible hockey program, literally the best collegiate hockey program of all time. I'll debate anyone on that. But I wasn't exactly, you know, the guy. But listen, man, you can't shake me. I stick with it. And at the end of the day, I will have a moderate amount of success after a really long time. And I finally start getting it years after others have figured it out very quickly. So keep that in mind. Not so funny now, is it? I want in on the Marvel Rival Squad. You're going to need another OG I've played on stream with Bob Fox a couple times. Might need that. Appreciate that. Zach would never run ads on me. Keep in mind that he's probably going to be streaming on Part of My Take. And you're right. They notoriously don't sell much on their show. They keep the ads limited. Dude, Rudy, run Elden Ring, Night Rain with Zach. I would love to. Like, legitimately. Like, I would love if he started streaming, because then we could just do things together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zach Corp is gonna absorb Junda Corp. Yeah, dude, there's gonna be a hostile takeover. I'm gonna get bear hugged. Dude, Big Bank's gonna take Little Bank. Listen, you know, there might be some security in that. Peak with Zach would be funny. There's a million things, yeah. So I want him. I like legitimately want him to stream. The merger. Nuzlocke off? I don't know if he knows anything about Pokemon. Granted, neither do I, but... Yeah, listen, it was a good run, fellas. But corporate, they're gonna fucking fire me. We gave it our all, man. And by that, I mean we gave it our medium. Nuzlocke contest would be crazy. I want to get to a point where, like, I actually can play Pokemon on my own at least a somewhat competent level, where I can at least make my own decisions. And then if we can get, I think T-Bob has a pretty good understanding of Pokemon. And so if we were able to do that, that would be so awesome. Concept where you don't leave the office till you beat the game. Yeah, I mean that's a classic. The problem is that that's rough. But I could see myself doing that with Grand Theft Auto for sure. It just needs to be the right game. I mean, dude, I did like a 9-hour stream when I just said I was I wasn't ending stream until I beat Subnautica, which granted 9 hours isn't much. But no, so in regards to T-Bob, we do have some plans in the work for after this Nuzlocke, and I think that by the time that happens, Camp Barstool happens. So pretty much post Camp Barstool. I don't want to leak when that is. If it's not, it's probably already out there. But like pretty much in like in about a month, I would say the Pokey Monday Nuzlocks are going to be replaced with a T-Bob, me and Nikki Clicky filling that we're done with Pokemon, and we're working on that, and I'm that'll be sick. We're trying to figure out how we're gonna do World of Warcraft, I think. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do that. Why is your hair so curly? I don't know. I've always had, well, actually I do know. I've always had curly hair. Yeah, I mean, we did the WoW days with me, Nick, and Maresh. And even when we had Hank, KB, Enrique. That was just logistically a nightmare because Nick didn't have a PC, so he was playing on a MacBook with a... Oh, no, he did have a mouse, but he was playing on a MacBook, which is fine if you have a mouse. KB was playing on my MacBook at the office with a trackpad, which even for a good WoW player, a trackpad would be really limiting. And then you add on the fact that KB doesn't do technology to begin with. So that was a whole thing. What was KB's name in that game? It was Justin Congrego. I was Cadillac something. It was Justin Congrego, and then they abandoned the RP part of it pretty. Well, Hank didn't. I abandoned the RP part because my accents were like my character was like nails on a chalkboard, but Hank's was hilarious, and actually Enrique stuck with it too. Enrique was doing is it Stifler's mom? I think it's Stifler's mom. Who's that actress? Yeah. Hank was Dingus Dungus. Jennifer Coolidge, yes. Jennifer Coolidge. And he actually had a really good Jennifer Coolidge impersonation. I think that comes stock with being a gay man. Some say you don't go deep. That's coming up next. We ate up about an hour there, right on schedule. Hank's a great buy-in guy. Yeah, dude, he's great with that, man. It's awesome. And Hank's been doing content and stuff for so long that he just doesn't have any fear. So he's just like he doesn't even like think about it being like, is this gonna play? Is this gonna improve my? He just is like he doesn't care, which is not refreshing. So yeah, we're gonna be doing WoW. T-Bob wants to do RP, and I do too. It's just a question of I don't know if Nick is down for doing. You don't have to do an accent for RP either. Hank's a writer, though. Stark difference. I've always been a writer. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. This friction between me and the writers is misplaced. Are you rolling Alliance or Horde? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning on T-Bob and Nick to sort of figure out exactly the details because I'm not very experienced in World of Warcraft. Show us your biceps. I actually did arms today. Oh, also, I'm cramping because I lifted today for the first time since I got the dog in like a month and a half. Remember how I was like, oh, I fixed my sleep schedule. I'm so fully back. I'm not waking up at 10 a.m. anymore and going to bed at 3 a.m. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. and then I confessed that that was sort of a lie because I do wake up at 6 a.m. but then I go back to sleep until like 9. Today was the first day I didn't do that. Woke up at 6 a.m. I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 11. Woke up at 6 a.m., walked the dog, went to the gym, then just continued on with my day. I feel incredible. So we're actually finally doing the damn thing. Creeping Death, thank you so much for the 21 months. Appreciate that. Prank call before going deep. Dude, I never had the prank call itch. I always felt bad. Should get Blutman for League of Legends. Guy loves it. I know. He's been saying that to me. He's like, you got to do a league week. And I'm like, well, I need you to coach me. He's like, I can't coach you. I'm like, well. White Sox Dave would be actually sick for WoW. We did talk about that. I mean, White Sox Dave is also another guy. You throw him in any mix, it's gonna be giggles. I had genuine insomnia towards the end of college. It sucks getting back on schedule. Yeah, it is like legitimately like it was wearing on me. Like I was still able to function, but it was just like an annoyance where I was like, this is just something that has to be fixed, and it's easy to fix, but at the same time, it requires a pretty good level of discipline. And that feeling, I mean, it changes for everyone, but that feeling of like, I need to sleep, and then being able to resist that, because like the only way to get through it is to wake up at your desired start time and then just power through it. But that feeling of like actually getting up is difficult. So yeah, it sucks. And there's a difference between like that, like having an out of whack sleeping schedule, and then having like legitimate insomnia. I mean, that's like a medical thing, so that's definitely different. But I don't think I ever had insomnia. I was always a night owl. I've always been a night owl. Getting a dog definitely helps, because then you just got to get up, or else he's going to pee and poo all over your carpet. Oh, yeah. I forgot about Baldstool completely. Lacussy's left testy. What, that username? What the hell yeah, brother. I might have missed this, but for Baldstool reunion, why did the one dude wear the hat? Yeah, I don't know why Paolo wore a hat. I think he just wasn't thinking about it. I mean, you can still wear a hat, but yeah, it would have made more sense for like, this is the new me. But yeah, the Baldstool guys visited this weekend. I got to hang out with them for a while. They're great dudes. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to Paulo. I can't remember the whole team, but they were awesome. It's good to see those guys again. They're all super good dudes. That was like I was nervous about that before the Baldstool trip, because we had a bunch of stoolies joining us, and I was like, Donnie like didn't vet them. So like, not that like it's a reflection of the stoolies, low-key is, but it's anytime you have like random people meeting you for international travel, you're sort of going to be like, people don't international travel with people that they've known for years. So it was relieving that they were all like super good dudes. None of them were like weirdos or did some weird shit or like were mean or whatever the hell, like, just like some goofy shit. Like none of that. They were all awesome dudes. So they came and visited. It was awesome to see them. Boys are looking handsome and hairy. I will say this though, I forgot to mention this. When Paulo went on the yak, on Friday, I believe, and they were talking about Baldstool, Big Cat said that like, oh, Joe Buck almost died from his hair transplant. That's not necessarily true. I'm going to be a well actually guy right now. Mostly because I don't want people to get the wrong idea of the hair transplants. Joe Buck did almost lose his voice, not die. I don't know why I said that. He almost lost his voice because he was addicted to hair transplants. Now, he did get 4 of them, which I think isn't crazy. I don't know how that happened. You do not need to get 4 hair transplants unless you get 4 over the course of like 50 years. But he almost lost his voice, And it wasn't because of the hair transplants. It was just because he had the breathing. There was something that went wrong in the surgery with his breathing tube. There was nothing. It's not like the hair transplants collapsed his larynx. Anyways, and also, a lot of people will like look at like Paolo or some of the other guys that were more bald and be like, well, there's not that big of a difference. There actually is. And the reason that like Paolo like had the front but not his crown done is because you only have so many hairs that are harvestable before you start thinning out this area. So they recommend, they're like, this is the maximum amount of grafts we can do right now. And if you want to go back and fill in the rest of it, then you wait like a year and a half and you can go again. So it depends on how many harvestable hairs you have. So that's why some of the guys had, you know, still had the crater. See what I'm saying? Get Big Cat's wallet and let's rip some cases. There's an idea. There's an idea. I'm good on the scalp, but I need cheek implants. Do they do beards? They actually do. They recommended that to me because I had like facial hair and I have kind of a fucked up beard. And they were like, if you want, we can, you know, fill out that beard. And I was like, let's stick with the first one. Let's just do the head first and then we'll reconvene. Because I didn't know how that was going to look. Like, if it was going to be like perfect, like beard. I don't know. I just didn't do it. But they do that and it works. Has Big Cat seen the PowerPoint yet? Oh my God, I forgot about that. I'm going to post that video tomorrow, by the way, on YouTube. If you guys could show me some love on that, that'd be huge. But no, I haven't heard anything back on that. But we're going to stick with it. Art of the deal. I gave up and shaved my head while you guys were in Turkey. Yeah, I mean, that's a perfectly normal thing to do too. You're a mustache guy for sure over the beard. I agree. I just look also better like mustache. Like I just look kind of, I don't know. My beard is just weird. And like if I have like I'm going to shave it. I shave like every other day. I just look better like that. My beard looks like, my face looks fucking stupid. When I have a beard, it looks dirty. I've never known any love, so how about you show my varying approval through head nods? What, Moisty? Yeah, you just got to find... Everyone's got a little bit of a different style. I don't know where I'm going with this. Should we go deep? What are my chances of getting on the next trip, even though I live in Ireland? I don't think living in Ireland is a limiting factor, but I know a lot of people are trying to do it. I don't know what I don't want to speak for Wonton. I don't know how he's doing the selection process this time, but I'm pretty sure it's like open season. I guarantee there's going to be dudes that like we know personally that are going to be hitting us up to like try to get us to the front of the line. And I don't want it to just to be like all of our buddies. I want it to still be open enrollment. So I don't know. I want like everyone to get a chance. And it's also not my thing. So I don't know how Donnie's handling it, but I think it's like, I don't know to answer your question. But there's definitely, I would say this, there's a lot of people that want to jump in on that. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you read that wrong? I thought I did. I'm sorry, Moisty. Hey, I'll kick in some money if you'll cover the surgery for me. I think you're misunderstanding how this relationship works. You give me money. My top 3 AoE 2 civs. I was thinking about jumping into AoE rank today, but I kind of want to finish below 0 first, and then that way we stay consistent with our messaging. It's a marketing thing. I had a big meeting with the marketing department. They agreed. They loved my vision. It's just a consistency through. They call it a through line in the business. Anyways, but I was thinking about doing it today. But my top 3 civs, I mean, I think the Lithuanians are. I like the Lithuanians. I like the Turks because I like gunpowder, siege, and monk civs. Because I like killing people with God. Because I bring Christ to my core. Bring Christ to you. They've never been with Christ. So yeah, I like I mean, the Byzantines are solid. I would say my top 3 are Lithuanians, the Turks, and then the Wu. But the Wu are just super OP because they have the traction trebs, which are so sick. Have you guys seen... No, I'm not even going to bring up Busy Bone. We'll save Busy Bone for another day. It's like legitimately my favorite internet video of all time. Bring Christ to your core. On my purple homie? He keep a turban on. That's for another time. Wu like Wu-Tang? Exactly. I bring my enemies to the 38th chamber. All right, let's play some Subnautica. We got to continue this journey. We got to make headway. Time is at 3:12. Plenty. It's perfect timing. Rudy, have you ever broken a toe? I broke mine last week in box lacrosse, and it's so annoying. I actually never broken my toe. But I've definitely had friends that have, and that shit looks like it sucks, dude. I've broken plenty of bones, but toe is not one of them. But that shit looks like it hurts like fuck. Oh, yeah, Jackie Brackets. Jackie Brackets says, I missed the mood board update section of stream yesterday. Can we start with a quick gander at that? Absolutely. We are certainly going to take a peek at the mood board. Jarvis launched the game. Dude, I might actually add Jarvis sound bites to my soundboard. That'd be really creative. Hilarious joke. I think that, like, breaking a rib, really not high on my to-do list. Breaking a collarbone, really not high on my to-do list. I'd rather break my wrist or my leg over my collarbone or a rib. Even though, like, I don't know. It's just, that shit sucks. Toe would be brutal, too. Can't believe you didn't like Grounded. I was sort of... I didn't give Grounded enough of a chance, and I think it's a good game. It's just I didn't feel like it was a good stream game, and I didn't have a very good stream that day. I just wasn't in a good stream brain mode, so I was thinking about it from that point of view. But I know it's a good game, and I know the second one came out today, and it's fantastic. So it was more so like from a streaming perspective. Yeah, ribs, that would, like, because I will say this. Anything that's in your torso like that, I'd never broken my ribs, but I know how shitty that is because I had my appendix removed. And, man, the recovery on that was so shitty because you don't realize how integral your core and your torso is to everything. Like, if you break a wrist or a leg or your knee or your shoulder, like, at least that's sort of like an isolated area that you can protect and then keep, still. Whereas, like, in your torso, like, I remember, like, even if I giggled when I had my appendix out, it was like I was being stabbed, like, in things you don't even realize. Like, if you just, like, roll over, like almost every single movement is painful. Breathing hurts. Sneezing is, like, excruciating. Anything. It's like, at least with, like, your leg or whatever, it's isolated to that appendage. Man, my vocab today is off the fucking hook. Dude, the appendix is not, it can be very dangerous. Mine didn't burst, luckily. But, like, I've had some pretty shitty injuries. Like, I broke my fucking shin, and I had to get screws put in my shin bone. I had a full shoulder, replacement, essentially. I think I had 8 anchors put in for my shoulder. the most annoying one was the appendix, because when you're getting an incision in your abdomen, and so the doctor was like, you got to try to walk a little bit every day just to recover and keep your blood flowing, yada yada yada. So me and my dad, I was like 13, me and my dad would go for a walk every day, but the thing is that you can't stand up straight because of the incision. So I was walking around like Christian Bale in The Prestige, I was just like walking like this, just slowly making my way like this, like, and then the next day I'd be like a little higher and then a little higher. It was terrible, man. Like when I broke my leg, it was like, all right, I just got I had a wheelchair and then I had crutches. You know what I mean? It's at least like one half your body is functioning. When you hurt the middle of your body, it affects everything. As a guy who had scoliosis surgery and 2 metal rods put in my back 10 years ago, collarbone was the worst. Wow, didn't expect that. Also, I didn't know that, Moisty. That's metal as shit, dude. Ever sustained a calf injury? Yes, dude. I pulled my calf, and it wasn't literally my calf, but it was the muscle at the back of your knee. And I got it from doing calf raises. It has some crazy scientific name. It's like mitochondrial, so Abdullah oblongata is the name of the muscle. And I couldn't put my heel on the ground for like 3 weeks, and I had to go to physical therapy, and I had to use a cane. That was so shitty. Also, another really shitty injury. I saw some quarterback posted it. I fully dislocated my shoulder and had to get I tore my labrum, which is the cartilage that keeps your shoulder in place, and I had to get a replacement for that. It's basically the ACL of the shoulder. Separating my shoulder was 10 times less painful than when I separated my AC joint. Will Levis, Will Levis. Let me find the picture. Who is that picture? Actually, we're talking medical stuff now. Let me turn the volume down on this real quick while we do this. Okay, hold on. Will Levis. I got to show you guys something. The AC is so shitty, man. And there's no way to surgically fix it. And it takes if you dislocate your shoulder and you pop it back in, it doesn't hurt like 2 days after. It doesn't hurt for it really doesn't hurt. Now, the thing is that it's weird because though it's way less painful, separating your shoulder is way less painful than separating your AC joint. The damage done internally from separating your shoulder is far greater than the AC joint, but the AC joint is it's essentially spraining your shoulder, so the pain is much worse and it takes a lot longer to recover. When I separated my shoulder, I was back playing hockey 2 days later. Now, the odds of my shoulder coming out again after that were incredibly high. But I fucked up my AC joint, and then if you separate your AC joint, then the odds of you separating your shoulder, the whole structure of your shoulder, becomes really dicey. Anyway, so here's the picture of Will Levis. This shit sucks, man. I had this happen to me. I separated my AC joint when I was playing junior hockey. We were playing in Fairbanks, Alaska. We were in the middle of a 3-week road trip in Alaska, because if we're going to go to Alaska, we're going to spend some time there, because you don't want to just fly there for one game. So we went to Alaska for 3 weeks and played a bunch of games. And in Fairbanks, I got absolutely crippled into the boards. I got spanked, plastered, just smushed, and I separated my AC joint. So I was not able to play for 2 weeks. And then on top of that, your shoulder hurts like fuck. And then I had to share a bed. We were sharing beds at that time because junior hockey is not glamorous. So I was in Alaska with a fucked up shoulder, sharing a bed, and then sleeping on a cot. It was fucking awful. Anyway, so that's the AC joint. It looks a lot more fucked up than it is. But if you look at my shoulder, hold on, you got to get the right angle for it. Hold on. But it never gets better. You can make it a little bit better. I got to remember the exact angle where you can see it properly. Oh yeah, it's like this. Hold on. Look. See that? Now, it doesn't look as dramatic as his, obviously, but right there. See? That's how you know. And if you know hockey players, almost every single one of them, if you look at their shoulders, it looks like there's just like they have like horns coming out of their shoulders. Like almost every hockey player has at least one, if not both. So yeah, that shit sucks, man. That shit's way worse than separating your shoulder. Now, granted, so essentially the way it works is that there's these tendons that go over your shoulder like this, and when you get hit, the reason it happens so much in hockey is that if you get hit against the boards and your shoulder gets jerked down really hard, it stretches those tendons, which is why all of a sudden that bump shows up. So typically your shoulders, like this one, is set in place, never had the AC. See how nice and level that is? Everything's high and tight. This one, it's like naturally now is like all like low and droopy, and it just sags down, and you can do physical therapy and it'll eventually heal itself so it doesn't hurt, but the overall structural integrity of your shoulder, like this shoulder always slinks down now because of that. And then because of that, I think that's probably why my shoulder separated years later. And so this shoulder is just absolutely, I mean, it's actually good now. I mean, the surgery I got was pretty amazing. It was like the easiest surgery I ever got. I mean, it took me 6 months to fully recover from it, but I had like no pain. It was actually like quite relaxing. But my shoulder was not in a good place. The doctor, we have the same surgeon as the CU football team, and he said that the most amount of anchors he's ever put in a shoulder for a labrum tear was 11, and I had 8. And I think 12 is a 360. Anyways, I'm not going to keep going on that, but didn't think we were going to get a bulge reveal on stream. Well, you got it, brother. That's true. I did show you guys my bulge. It's the kind of family we are. All right, I'll get the lights, and then let's get on task here, dude. You guys got me yapping like crazy. Normally I wouldn't do that. You know me. All right, guys. Episode 5, I believe. Did I say play the music, Jarvis? No, I didn't. Okay, episode 5. Last episode, we got the aquarium add-on for the sea truck. We also got the depth module Mark II. We found an alien skeleton. I accidentally rebuilt the depth module Mark I. We hit a new max depth, but most importantly, we updated the mood board. Listen, this game is about getting cool tech, advancing, uncovering what happened here to my sister, escaping this planet with a 3D printer, but first and foremost, it's about making a mood board. So this was our initial mood board. Focus was my favorite. But then yesterday, what did we find? New poster. I think we found 3 new posters yesterday. Hang in there. An important message for anyone, no matter what you're going through. And then we found some, like, looks like Twisted Metal meets SSX Tricky meets hoverboards. And then we have this Alien Intruder one. Pretty cool, but it's mostly, I mean, the applause goes to hang in there with the cute little cat. So the mood board's doing well. Now here's the issue. I think we need to expand this base and or move it, because we're kind of in a tricky. I'm a victim of my own success. This moon pool is in a dreadful position. Now it should be easy just to move it, but The problem is that all of my storage, also here's the add-on that we got, all of my storage is in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So moving all this storage would be and deconstructing all of it would be absolute pain. And the more that we add to this sea truck, the more difficult it's going to be to park it in this. It's crammed. It's like a European style parking spot. Jesus, that's a plant. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Rather than go through the pain of deconstructing and moving all these materials, I should just build a new one. And then I can just come in here and move all this stuff. Because it doesn't take a ton of titanium. And then I can move all this stuff and I can deconstruct this. But then I can sort of leave this here. You see what I'm saying? Now the question is, do we need to do that yet? The answer is probably not. But do we want to? New depth is 650 meters. I'm really sorry. I should have done this earlier. I do have to go pee. But let me know if you guys want to rebuild the base now or do you want to go explore. Also, actually, before you answer that question, what else do we need to make? If anything. We can make this. We can't make this because we don't have kyanite yet. Is there anything else? So we don't have this. We got to go find this stuff. The afterburner would be nice. The only other thing we can add right now to the sea truck is the perimeter. So what do we want to go explore and find some new pieces? Or do we want to move the base, rebuild a different base in a better location? You guys let me know. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Answer the question. Form a line and answer the question in an orderly fashion. I'm not playing with it. That wasn't even a long pee. I see what you guys are saying. Okay. No one even answered the question with the exception of Ryan. Ryan, gold star for you. Rest of the class, fail. I could just make a new moon pool. Yeah, that's true. It won't be as hard. Let's see how much, I guess in order to really answer this question, we need to see how much titanium we have and how much it takes to make a moon pool. We need 2 lead, 2 ingot, and 1 lube. Those are easy things to get. Also, what does... So, computer chip, power cell, what does poly take? So I needed, okay, I could make this real easy, actually. So we're going to make that 5 titanium. So I need 10 titanium. I think I have one of those to spare, or I may have used it. Okay. So we have 4. So we need 6 more titanium. And then for lube, all I need is to harvest this. Because I got plants now. I got plants in this bitch. Does it just take 1 or does it take 2? It might take 2. That's what it takes. A creepvine, or is it creepvine cluster to make lube? Yeah, creepvine seed cluster. Son of a nutcracker. Alright, I can just replant these. Do these have seeds yet? They don't. I guess I can just eat that puppy. So let's get some titanium. I don't know how much lead I have, but lead's pretty easy to find around here. This is easy. This is easy, chat. I got you. Son of a bitch. Give me the seeds. Okay. Now we just need... We need a good amount of titanium. If I could get some metal... There's no metal scrap around here, unfortunately. And now I can't find any outcrops. I think the shallows actually... The shallows seem to be better. In the shallows. Yo, did you guys like A Star Is Born? I think it was a fun, cool movie, but I thought the plot was going to be way more dramatic. It was a cool movie and a very fun, cool movie, but I thought it was going to be like... It was kind of just like a really basic rom-com. Bingo. 5 more. I do have salt, which I need for the computer chip, I think. Mama Jonah called today? Yeah, we talked this morning. 800 likes and replays into Swim's cap. I actually like that. I actually never really check my likes. I'm just too pure. I'm just cool like that. Ooh, check out that. If only that was titanium. I'm kind of not... I'm not looting very well right now. Here we go. I just can't believe that all of a sudden I have so much copper. Because in the base game you needed so much copper, and now they fixed it, you don't need it, and I... Hurts, man. Hurts real bad. I'm also looking for lead, no? Yeah, I am. I actually haven't found any lead, which is somewhat surprising. Maybe lead's a little deeper. Did I not get a 30-second warning on my O? Any puck talk while we go deep? I don't know what to talk about, man. What's new in the puck world? Tell me. Oh wow, silver right here. Damn. Okay, okay. Dude, where's the dang lead? I might have some at home. I just don't know. I gotta be getting close to full. Alright, let's see if we have any lead at home. So maybe that one lead I found out here that one time was more rare than I thought. And this thing also has a range of 4 inches. Oh. There's the one I dropped earlier. Okay. Rudy, would you go on an Ireland trip? Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Ireland. Rudy, did you see that Philadelphia Phillies fan getting finger banged at the Phillies game? I did see that. That was out of control. Like, I don't even know how you end up in that situation. Like, are you sober? And I'm not saying sober, like, I'm guessing she was probably drunk. But I'm saying, like, there's people that are on Molly that aren't that level of horny. Like, Molly is, like, the only explanation I have for a reasonable adult to be that horny and have that little care of their surroundings and be willing to be a sex offender. Like, if they were just drunk, you don't need to touch grass, you need to touch leather. You need to see a therapist. Nick and Chef Donnie have a new show. Yeah, they've been working on that for a long time. I'm very excited to see it. She was floating. I mean, yeah, dude, she was shivering. I mean, she was getting tremors. I thought she was gonna. I thought the rosebud beneath her. I was worried she was gonna be. They were in the splash zone. Took him right off track. Good shit, Marco. See, I read the chat and then you say I'm off track. I ignore the chat and you say I'm a bad streamer. You know, it's just some people's kids. Let me make sure what I need. I need one more lead and then one more ingwa. Missing a lead. That hurts. That hurts, Daddy. We also got to figure out where this satellite is. It's probably on one of the maps I got. I don't know which of the outcrops has lead. So this one, limestone has chance for copper. I don't remember which one has a chance for... Like, will it show me an outcrop that has it? You know what I'm saying? Ooh. That could be useful. I didn't get the grav trap last time. That could actually be kind of money. And it just sucks in our materials. So we didn't even get a chance to really... Okay, that's limestone. 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 That's what it is. Galena. Now we know. Where's the gasolina? How'd I miss it? Is it deeper? There it is. Gives me titanium. That's classic. What other Barstool content would you personally suggest others should watch? Interesting. Son of a Boy Dad, I really like. To be honest with you, I don't consume that much Barstool content just because, like, you kind of get... Once you start working here, it kind of gets a little... You just get, You're just around those people so much, it feels weird. Yak, definitely Yak. I think any Wonton video, I haven't had a chance to watch Drop a Pin, so I can't recommend it, but I'm sure it's good. But Wonton's videos are incredible. Yeah, I know Anus, I can recommend Anus, but, like, am I going to be that guy? I'm guessing if you watch my streams, you probably watch Anus. I do watch mostly sports.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What am I doing? Make some water real quick. Oddly enough, I don't watch Anus. That actually makes me feel good. That you like me for pure me? Okay. I think we got enough for a new moon pool. Plenty. Let's build it. Alright, here's where I'm thinking. I'm thinking over here. Yeah, it's nice and deep right here. Actually, these tentacle things make it a little tricky. I don't like these scary vine things. But may have to make do with that. Maybe right here? No, I don't like the vibe. I do love watching I also love watching the Francis Dana educational stuff. That shit's hilarious. That's interesting, Abe. Derek from the chat. Yo. Brother. What a night. You gotta change your name, dude. You're Derek IRL. You're Derek from courtside. I think we gotta go. I think this is actually a good spot right here. Okay. What's colliding? What is colliding? Why is it so damn close? There we go. That's pretty pimp. Oh, thank you for the copper. I'm a little busy right now. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, good boy. Thank you, good boy. Thank you, good boy. Yes. Sweet little baby. Okay. We have a new moon pool. Dude, it's kind of pimp on this cliff. It's kind of pimp. Now, I kind of should move a bunch of this shit, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to have to come back here to all my lockers and everything. I don't have much inventory space, dude. Pimp work only, exactly. take out the stuff that doesn't have much in it. I'm gonna run out of inventory. This is gonna take forever, dude. Wait, isn't there some upgrade that like transfers a quantum locker? That's what it was. Right? I just remembered that, but is it a floating locker? That's kind of butt cheeks, but at the same time, where is it? Where did I... So is that a floating locker? Interesting. We might have to look into that. I also am going to need... Where did I put it? We need to go get this beacon. Oh my god, there it is. I went the completely wrong way. Okay. We need this beacon. Even though the sea truck will tell us it's there when it's parked, but when it's not parked, I mean, there's no way to lose it because it's so close to the home base, but still. Just build a quant. In multiple locations. They all share storage. Yeah, but I just don't fully understand. Like, it obviously only shares the content of that locker. And is it the same size as a floating locker? Because the floating locker is not very big. Bingo. I also need to make some solar panels, dude.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay, that's okay. We're just going to dump everything in here. For now. Because we just got to transfer. We got to transfer the wealth. The Japanese... you should try... James Pohl says... You should try beat the Japanese version of Mario 2. Isn't it already the Japanese version? I have a feeling that's going to take me a decade. Holy shit. Those are all pretty full. I guess I should just max it out. don't need this. Son of a bitch, man. Oh, I know what to do. Genius, intellect. Okay, we just need the basics. I might leave some of that, the rarer stuff in there for now. Rudy, why would he say the Japanese version if there wasn't a Japanese version? Shut up. Y'all take things so literally. I'm not deflecting.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Organization, boys. Organization is what makes or break the survivalist. Actually, oh, copper, 2 quartz, 2 tight, 2 copper, 2 quartz. Okay. I think that's okay for now. We do need the vehicle upgrade station. What does that take? Computer chip, copper wire, titanium. Do we get a raid from Fishbowl? Appreciate that, Fishbowl. Thank you, ladies.
Welcome aboard,
I'm doing some pretty cool stuff. You could probably already tell that, though. It's a really manly game about survival. This is all the copper I have. It's big, I know. Ah. Okay, so that's going to be my copper. I'm just moving my base for the newbies out here. I'm rebuilding. I guess we can take this puppy now. And we can move more stuff. How do I make it attach? I want my caboose to attach. How do I make it stick? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Is it stuck? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. What's going on? Mount. This system is ridiculous. How did I make it do it last time? Drive the mod? I can drive that thing? I can't drive this.
Calorie intake recommended.
This is so fucking embarrassing. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Wait, is it this side? Was I doing the wrong side? I think it's got to be the orange thing. Yeah, that's what it was. There we go. Okay, we're fine. So is that the health bar? Yeah, it must be. Okay, so this thing just detaches. I don't love... Wait, is it collecting resources for me? Is that's what it does, right? Hold on, let's check that. Let's check that. I just heard some stuff. Too steep? What the hell does that mean? Wait, did it say enter storage for a second? Can I get at it from the outside? What does too steep mean? We're underwater. Oh, did it catch that puppy? Okay. Not loving that system so far. Not one bit. Okay, this is going to be copper. Nice. Copper. This is going to be titanium. Lead, lith. I should make a quartz. Come on. What's up with this gap? Actually... You'll see. You'll see. And then, what do we need for... Just need copper wire. Okay. Know where that is now. And then what we're going to build is this puppy right here. Hell yeah. Okay. This is an important locker right here. Very important locker. The Diddy locker. We're going to put some fiber mesh in there. Okay. Very cool, very sexy. Thank you again to Fishbowl. That's the baby oil. Shouts a little Boosie. Put some more oil on it, baby, because that's the engine. This is a show-stopping line from the poet Lil Boosie the Badass. No, for sure. All right, we're actually making headway now. What's next? Damn, we got so many power cells. We're gonna do that one last. What's the next most important one? Lead, lithium. Yeah, this is important. Get all this. This is an important part of the process. You gotta organize, man. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Holy shit. I suppose what I could do is try to put them all into as few lockers as possible. Actually, that one's full, so then we can do see the vision? So this one's now empty. This one's full. Okay, got it. I want to take the lithium with me because I want to store it. I have so many ion cubes. So full, empty in a little bit. Let's see what's over here. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay. I just want to be able to break down the maximum amount I can. Am I stupid? might be. Does this make sense? So I did all that to deconstruct one locker. But is this one empty now? Can I fit this now? I just need to drop this. We just don't need that. See ya. You'll stay right there. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we're making some headway here. What else? What else can I break down? I need to get all these posters out, man. I can probably take almost all my posters. Those don't take up much space. Actually, we're going to save that because I'm going to take all this down. We're grooving. Yeah, I know. The vision was there. I just moved everything from that locker to an empty locker, then deconstruct a new one. Yeah, I know. That was where I went south. But you could see the vision. I was trying to make it maximize the full locker so that I could break down more lockers. It's high level stuff.
Robin, I have found the location of another object.
I'm in the middle of something, Jarvis.
I really hope this one tells us something we need.
As do I.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
All right, new spot to check out. Okay. What do I have in here? I need to offload a lot of this lithium. Glass can go in quartz. That's the diamond. It's diamond. Mesh can go in lube. Lead lith. Boom, 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 boom. I should just make a bunch more lockers while I have the materials. Ay, caramba. Survive. We're just remaking the whole base. We went too far. I was trying to like kind of halfway it, but there's just no point. I could see if I could put everything in the sea truck, but that might be kind of a pain in the rear. Because the aquarium thing is going to detach, but maybe not as big of a pain in the rear as I think it's going to be. So the radio is not even an aspect in this game at all. Is that off the wall? That's a little frustrating, but whatever. Doesn't need to be pretty, even though it kind of does. Okay. Hell yeah. All right. We're almost there. Damn. That took up a lot. What do I have in here? A bunch of random stuff. This is the organic. Yeah. And eggs. Couple more minutes, we'll be cooking. My shoulder isn't afterfeeded. Whatever the for after is it after? I thought it was. When I was a kid, I thought it was afterfeed, which it is not. Atrophy. Okay, here's what I can do. No, wait. I have shit for brains, dude. If they're all full, then that doesn't make a difference. I just need more, but I need to. I just need to take the stuff. What I'm trying to do is too high level. I'm overdoing it. Yeah, that's what I just realized too, Jackie. He said just move stuff and then break down the lockers when they're empty. That's exactly the right plan. That's exactly the right plan. We'll make this one the illustrious Gilver. And then Ruby. And then we can make our green stuff. And we'll also put the reactor rods in there because they're kind of in the same category. Okay. I should dump. I should get rid of all the other shit I have in my inventory, but whatever. I just don't feel comfortable because those are my essentials. Raymond says Rude Boy's story of getting an appendectomy is like an embalming. What does that even mean? This is that really, I'm not gonna miss that. Can't I like pay the sea monkeys to do this? I'm busy. I don't have time. I'm fasting. How aggressive should we be for Tate stream tonight? What is Tate stream tonight? What are they doing? IDK. Good. Okay, good honesty, I guess. We do got to get all the posters. We may as well just break it all down, man. I do need to get food real quick. Shit. Sleep and food are the bane of every inventor's existence. Really?
Vital signs stabilizing.
You gotta be able to switch quick. The peepers can move, man. Alright, you're embarrassing me in front of my constituents. Never gets easier. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Holy shit. I didn't realize how much stuff I had. Alphabet scav? What does that even mean? Sounds like my nightmare. Appreciate that, Derek from the chat. Derek from the chat, give us your insight. You may have already and I missed it. But you were boots on the ground. What do we got here? Sulfur. Shit. We low-key can just drop this, actually. We have so much of that right outside our door.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do not fall in the water. Dude. Where's Ruby? Am I losing it? I think I'm actually losing it. Right in front of me. Almost there. During the game, it was, Derek says, during the game, it was a la war, but post-game, let me tell you, some of the nicest people. That's good to hear. Because the brother from the outside looking in, it was scary. Okay. So before I do anything, I should remake the mod table. I don't need to remake the aquarium because I want to make the big aquarium. We're going to save the posters, actually, for later. We're not going to be able to deconstruct the whole moon pool with the space we have. So let's put... But first thing we get in there is we build the... Actually... We should build a multi-purpose room. So we have more space. Talk to me nice. There we go. What'd you bring me? Thank you. Kind of should build another one. Because I do... This is kind of swag. Because I do need a room for my aquarium. So I'm going to build another one, actually. Shit, I don't have enough titanium. Okay, so this is going to be our alien... I can't go in there. Shit. Okay, maybe we actually do build the mod table. Shit, dude. I need titanium. Okay, hold on. That's where it gets a little dicey. I just wish that... the things that frustrate me about this game are what make it good. Because, like, that frustrates me because, like, I have all the materials. It's just a process of moving them. And so you wish that you could just, you know, transfer it. So what? And then I can't deconstruct this until I get the posters. But I need to make that... I need the copper to make that other multi-purpose room because that's going to be my bedroom. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to... I could just put the posters in the one room that's completed, but then I have to move them again. It just bothers me. Please. Thank you. 2.5 hull strength is not great. But it'll work. Am I going to have enough? Sure do. Okay, now we can go get the posters. This is that heart-pounding entertainment. You guys, the people show up for it day in and day out. I like your breathing into the mic. Shit, I've been trying to work on that, sorry. It was the most electric environment I've ever been in. That's awesome. Okay. Huge. Are we gonna have enough room to... I should have dumped some more stuff. Are we gonna have enough room to... Oh, I forgot about... Shit! The grow bed. Oh, okay. It's okay. This is going to be the whole stream, man. Is this game scary? Yeah, it's scary. Scary how I'm, like, just doing chores right now. Okay, first. Things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Mood board. Nope, that's not going to work. Does that look like ass? No, it's perfect. I should get a table for this. But it's kind of like a shrine. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We gotta get rid of this miscellaneous shit. And then... Am I having a brain aneurysm? I do need to make charger. My brain actually just like the last 30 seconds kind of just stopped working. Titanium. Really? Cool. It's okay. We can break all this down now. We just need to get the grow bed. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to sacrifice some plants, man. Okay. Now here's the question: did the seeds take up less room? They sure do. Okay, I definitely don't need all of that. We're going to save one of those. We low-key don't even need this. Because we have so much creepvine right outside. Jesus, how much does this have? These things yield quite a bit. What the hell's going on? Okay, Jesus. All right. Don't care. Dude, the thing I forgot to say about the Kirk game is that, like, with the refs and, like, it being a home game for him, essentially, it was like Vladimir Putin playing hockey in Russia. Like, he could do anything he wanted. Okay, this took about 10 minutes longer than I wanted it to. If I'm keeping it 100.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nice. Can I build the grow bed, or did I run out? Sure did. That's okay. Kick the color guard out. That was hilarious. I saw him say that he thought that it was like a bit and they were writers, but they just were like a legit color guard.
Oxygen production offline.
They were like, oh, okay. Let's go. All right, we're almost good. And it's gone just like that. Just like that, boys. Sayonara. Bad neighborhood. Now we're in a new mansion. We got our mood board set up. And we can build an aquarium, build our bed. We can build a glass dome, I think, even though we didn't have that before. Do we want a new bed with some new designs on it? Yeah. Fiber mesh. Nice. I think that's in the lube bin. Nice. Okay, so we have charger, mod. Okay, we need 5 enameled glass. Good Christ. All right, let's actually just get organized real quick and get everything put away, because we got the basics now. Oh, I need to plant these. Did I finish this? Sure didn't. And I took out all my titanium. This is bad television, man. We get fired. Zach's gonna be so much better at streaming than me. Okay. Plant that extra gel sack. The nice thing is I can get food also from the creep vine right there. And then quartz. I gotta start, now I don't remember where I put anything. So I gotta re-remember where I had things organized. Okay. Good God, that took 15 minutes longer than I had hoped it would, but we did it. I want an aquarium, which means we need 2 titanium, or 1 more. Check, and we need 5 glass. How much do we have? Quartz is over here, Rudy. 1, 2. Okay. 3, 4. Please. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, we're gonna have an aquarium. Oh my god. Do I have to build a hatch for it?
An aquarium just for looks, or your own personal sushi factory. You decide.
So I do need a hatch for it. Ah. Need 1 titanium. I was about to ask how am I low on titanium, but then I realized I used all my titanium. It's all just been reused. Okay, where are the eggs? They are in miscellaneous, right? Egg, 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 egg. That's all the... Oh, big egg. Wait, does it say what kind of egg they are? No. It's only the... That's got to be a penguin. Alright. I never did this before, so do I just release them? And they hatch? Oh, I can plant things in here. Do they need food and things to plant? Okay, let's give them some life. For sure. Give me some of this bush. Give me that Bonnie Blue. This is important. Oh, I forgot to hatch the big boy. Hell yeah. Oh, look! They're pulsing. They're gonna hatch. Oh, my babies. How many sandwiches has Rudy eaten today? None, which is far too few. Okay. Okay. What else? So we have two new places to go. Don't even remember where we were in the story. But that was crucial to this mission. Okay. Did you deconstruct the old base itself? Yeah, all gone. All gone. Completely fresh start. So, I can make this, I think. Just need a power cell. 2 ruby. It's a storming outside. I've guessed the wrong side every single time. And then a computer chip, which I think I have in miscellaneous? I know I had a computer chip somewhere. Oh, I don't have poly. Gold. We can make that easy. I just need gold and hydro acid. For hydro acid, I need 3 cottons and 1 salt. Go to the grow bed. Am I gonna run out? Because I don't think I can... I don't think I can cut these into their seeds. Do I risk it? Oh, yes, we can. Okay. That's necessary. Alright, we don't need the perimeter defense system right away. Do we make the water... Water filtration would be nice. Synthetic fibers. I swear... I never found that spiral plan. Okay. Alright. We're good. We can go. Let's go on a mission. We just need some food and some water. We got to get on a mission. I can't believe you guys are still here. But I appreciate you. You understand what it takes to be successful in this mission. In this life. That was a costly reorg. But as you know in business, you got to reorg sometimes. Just accept it. Dude, the hitbox on the knife is normal. I'm just bad. I'm not even gonna... You know what? The excuse time is over. These guys are easy to get. Alright. We need some bladder fish. Where are you, my bladder boys? Tough bounce that these guys are the source of fresh water in this universe. For a hydrated dude like me too. Real tough evolutionary bounce. Catch a couple fish for the aquarium. Not a bad idea. There they are. I wonder if our eggs have hatched. That does not look like it's structurally sound. Arctic peepers for the aquarium, rude boy. Okay. Are you an aquarium connoisseur now? Holy shit, I got a lot of water. More? Good God. Alright, I think we're good on that. We want to release these fellas in here. Eggs haven't hatched yet. That's okay. And we're gonna release you. And then we're gonna release you. Check it out, man. Look at that. Is gonna be Harold, and that's gonna be DeAndre. Harold is the hoop fish, and then the boomerang is DeAndre. No, we need an Australian name for the boomerang. He's gonna be Dunbar. Dunbar. And what did I say his name was? Hoopfish. He should be DeAndre. Dunbar. What did I say? Darnell? This is in a bad spot, but whatever. Okay, let's get our loadout back in order. We can put that stuff back. Scanner, I want there. This, I want there. This, I want there. May as well. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put the air bladder away. We don't need that. I think gold goes over here. Do we have the glass dome? That would be vibes. We sure don't. We have the large room glass dome. Dang it. Okay. Let's go on a mission. We need some shut-eye, though. That was a busy day. Maybe should have put the bed in that room, but whatever. Because I have to run around my aquarium every time now. Do I have a window I can make? Oh. We're not going to worry about that right now. We got to focus on winning. Have my babies hatched yet? Not quite. A little more time. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. 6M. LMFAO. We're going to hit both those. Let me make sure I don't have any spiral. Okay, I do not. Wait. I might be able to make the perimeter defense system before we go. Sure can. So I just need gold and salt.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because I need to make poly, which takes gold and hydro. So I just need salt, gold. Power cell and a computer chip. And 2 ruby. I swear I had a computer chip. I must have only had it from deconstructing something. Table coral, copper wire, and gold. I got that. Two table coral, 1 gold, 1 copper wire. Let's go. Wait, what? I just discovered something? Was that my little aquarium? My little... Okay. Alright, now we can make the perimeter defense system. So do I make it here? Let's go. We're protected now. Junda has made significant improvements with his storage organization since Sub 1. Yeah, I mean, I scoffed at it last time, but it takes... I don't think the time cost is any different, to be honest with you. Like, I think when you just have things randomly placed, you save time initially, and then it costs you time later. But... And then versus, like, taking the time to organize something up front saves you time at the end of the process. So I think the time cost is more or less similar. What am I doing talking about time cost, dude? I'm definitely 32. I used to be funny, and I'm talking about time cost in a video game right now. I'm just him. Okay. We got the perimeter defense system. That is sexy. Let's get money. Let's get paper. We're mounted. Okay, I want to see what this thing's got in it now all of a sudden. Oh, cool. I got one hoopfish. Okay. One bladderfish. Okay. Look out for German U-boats. They're sneaky. Dude, are you serious? Enemy, do you have a treat for me? Enemy boats trying to get you would be actually a sick addition to the game. Alright. Where are we headed? Let's see here. 900 meters. 14. We're going to LMFAO first. We're on our way, boys. Proud of you guys. How's Clue doing? Let's check. Not even scared now. I got a perimeter defense system. Does it just work all the time, or do I have to activate it? He's sleeping. Oh! Sorry. Had to collect you. Had to harvest you. As we go back into the fray. Building the prawn suit kind of would have been nice, but I actually don't have any way to attach it yet. I should have been looking for fragments. Hold up. Big debris field. Hold up. This could be big for the program. Jarvis music, thank you. Okay, already got that. Okay. You tell me that's not scannable? That looks very much... Oh. Let's go. CD. Oh, I didn't build the jukebox. I need to build the jukebox. We already got this. We're getting closer. I know the control room will change the process of base building. It contains all the information you need in a singular place. Energy. Delegation for low sunlight areas. Jasmine was the latest worker to volunteer to test the control room. She died. At least she didn't suffer. Oh, that's big. That's nice of you to say. Yeah, no, well, I mean, she didn't. She may have died a horrific death that probably could have been avoided, but she didn't suffer. Give me something good. Control room. Whoa. Sick. A new room. We need that. Would it be a waste to build it at our current base? We got to rebuild. Good yield. Anything else? Magnetite? Okay. Onward. Every time with these things, just trying to find the entrance. You think there might be some more fragments around here. All the good fragments have been in this little... this purple blowtorch area. The Bunsen burner. Oh boy. Heading into the crack. You guys talking about music? I'll build the jukebox. You forgot to remind me. Hold up. More goodies, more goodies, more goodies. A fab station in here. We can turn this into a mobile base. Let's go. I just need one more after this. Yes. I keep giving the scanner a chance, and it has consistently let me down. I keep thinking these plants are data boxes. Let's go. Got it. Now we can build a prawn. We're flying. Okay, that's where we need to be. Look for titanium, you were low. I mean, I'd rather look for metal scraps. Because then that gives me 4 titanium a pop. Or metal salvage. Let's get this alien tech, yo. Yeah, this is Bam Margera, and this is going super deep to discover some alien tech. This is Bam Margera. Welcome to Jackass, and this time we're putting an alien in Phil's ass.
I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Horrible ad timing. You know what, brother? Hold on.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know. It just happens.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't that...
I'm warning you. If you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a Leviathan.
Is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient.
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing someone can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as
I hope this never ends.
Discover yourself.
I don't quite get the concept of memory, so if you could keep explaining it, that'd be great. All right, there's an ad running right now, and we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Since there's an ad running, I don't want y'all to miss anything, even you pores out there. Potty. We're gonna take a potty break while the ad runs. I got you guys. Dude, I feel so bad. One of the interns who loves talking to me and getting advice, my sage wisdom, tried to talk to me, and I was like, dude, I'm streaming, and I felt so bad. Daddy's working. All right. All right, new alien tech. Kind of a redundant mission loop. Is that the right word? We just keep kind of doing the same thing. Like, we're just finding more alien tech. Fossil, and doesn't even give me voice. Baseline analysis speculate this artifact is an archaeological tool for finding and excavating fossil remnants. The main body of the equipment is housed between 2 glide rails. Excavator emits a sonar pulse that gathers data on the ground beneath it when it bounces back on it and bounces up and down on it. Okay, so it gets... Okay. What's our new... The control room. Operational hub for observing and managing habitat power. That seems less cool than when I first read it. I do need to build this at some point. Where do I build that? Okay.
Hypothermia imminent.
Whoa, hello. What's in here? Realize I never scanned the ion cube. Why is my eye so itchy all of a sudden? If I have pink eye, I'm gonna be so pissed. Kinda butt cheeks. I say we keep going deeper, bro. Rudy is strikingly handsome. Stop, chatter, stop. Rudy, Robert says, Rudy, you ever played Jade Cocoon? Don't even know what that is. That sounds made up. You seem crazy. Play Sass then Junda? I'm wait. Pay Sass then Junda? Oh, I thought you were saying play him. I'm trying to play, set up a little tourney. That's also been... You guys don't understand how hard the scheduling is. I'm working over it. I'm trying. Deeper. Where's the other thing we gotta go find? 900 meters away. It's not that bad, actually. I don't know what my little aquarium thing is picking up. Yep, something new. Already got the docking module. So we can build a lot of stuff. We can build the fab extender. We can build the... Jesus. We can build the prawn suit. We can build the dock. And then put said prawn suit on the dock. We should check, actually, what that's going to take. To be honest, I miss Chode truck. This is Boogie. Yeah, dude, we did have a nice little Chode unit. Now we got a long, thick. Okay, so this is gonna take plasteel, computer. That's okay. We can get all that pretty easy. And then pretty easy. Okay, pretty easy. So advanced wiring kit. That's easy, I think. Yeah, computer chip plus wiring kit, and that just takes silver. And computer chip is just what? Copper wire, gold, and table core. We got all that. And then plasteel, I think it's just lead and yeah. Or lithium. Okay. We got plenty of all that. We can build all this, dude. Uh-oh. Am I heating up? Am I heating up? And then we can even build the drill arm, and we can build that. We can build that. Hold up. I do need some more diamond, I think, though. Oh, boy. Fellas. We might be gaining some serious momentum. I think this might be a TSN turning point for this program. Ay caramba. It goes deeper. Dude, I'm feeling fucking crazy. Let's go. Oh, look at this. What is this? Crystal. Crystal. I can't grab this crystal? Whoa, what was that? Oh god, I hate those things. Kyanite? Oh my god. Let's fucking go. There's gotta be diamond down here, dude. What the hell is this? Y'all mind if a white boy gains some momentum? Prawn suit propulsion. What is that? That was a big fella. No diamond, really? Dude, we gotta go examine that guy. This could cost my life. Please don't freeze, thank you. More kyanite. Oh, wow, look at all this. Ay, caramba! Defense system, defense system. I froze. I'm gonna scan it. Magnetite.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan class creature is near.
Now you notice? Welcome to the show. Oh, I got one of those earlier. I feel like I'm in Stranger Things. Yo, where'd it go? Yep. Shit. Fuck. Did I get it? I don't have a health pack. Oh, shit. Did I not get it? Shit, dude. I'm actually in trouble. Back it up. Did I not get it? And do I not have a health pack for real? I feel like I had so many of those. Holy shit. Bro, did I not get it? I was so close. Wait. No, I didn't get it. I stayed in it, though. Dude, without a health, I can't do that again. There's no shot. We got to retreat. We got a lot of fun stuff to build. Shadow Leviathan. Well, we got to see it. That thing was huge and aggressive. But I feel like it respected me. I do not have a lot of health. I need to fabricate a health maker. Good sentence. Is that a creature or an ice cube? You guys are nothing. Wait, so that was LMFAO? Okay. Now we know where to get kyanite. Everyone chill. I think I already got this one. I don't want to get out of this thing right now, man. I'm one hit. I'm one tap. I've caught bigger bluegills. Loser. Almost just lost my life. We are not getting out of this thing again. Did we hit 4 digits there on depth? No shot. I know we didn't. Okay. That was the first time we ran into something for real. Embrace the dark. But not really. Let's get topside again. I still don't know where this satellite is. Sorry. I still don't know where this satellite is. Margaret hasn't really said a peep to me either. She thinks she's cool because she's got this special base in this cool area. Mine's bigger. I think. It isn't. Hers is definitely bigger. She has a large room. But I have a sea truck. Dude, she's got a prawn suit with a claw on it. Fuck. She's mogging me. That's not where I need to go. Base 2. Dude, look at my complex, though. On the island, that makes sense. I was going to look at the map, but right now, I want to build. Good run. Eggs should be hatched, too. Good call. Okay, we can build a prawn suit. Oh, the mobile vehicle bay is back. Oh, that's okay. Wait, so we got aquarium module we already built. So we can build docking. Wasn't there I thought I had another one. Oh, I didn't get all of that one. Darn. Okay. That's okay. Sleeper. We already have this. That's going to be big. Okay. First, let's check in on our babies. Oh my god. Oh, they're actually sick animals. I got dope animals. Dude. Oh, I hate the rock crab. I hate the rock crab. But we appreciate all forms of life, even if they're disgusting crustaceans. Okay. Now we build. I should go get... Let's organize real quick. Dude, magnetite. got kyanite and magnetite. I only got one magnetite. Oh, that's weak. And then we got some green stuff. I have so many ion cubes. Okay, I need to go get the mobile vehicle bay and bring it over yonder. Where'd I put that son of a bitch? I think I put it... Oh, golly. There it is. Can I just pick it up? Bingo. Okay. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. We'll build the prawn suit last. First thing we'll build... The sleeper module's not that important. The docking is important. Okay. Ooh, look at that cave down there. Okay. I got hella fish. I need a health pack. Okay. That's what we need first. Where's that at? Did I not scan that anywhere? Uh-oh. Methinks I don't have it. I don't. Shit. I guess eating? Would eating? I guess if I sleep and stuff. Let's see what that does. Because my health is not in a good place right now. I mean, nothing's going to kill me over here, I think. I got to be feeling better, right? Not at all. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. First thing I want to build is the docking module. Plasteel, advanced wiring kit, and lead. So I need a computer chip and a wiring kit. So that just takes 2 silver. Okay. 2 silver, 1 gold. And then copper wire, 2 table coral. Okay. So I need to make a computer chip and a wiring kit. Got all that. Bingo. 3 lead and then a plasteel. Two lithium and an ingwa. And then 3 lead. Oh my god, I'm not gonna have enough. I do have enough lead. Let's go. I'm gonna need more lead though if I want to build the prawn. Big time. Just fabricate a med pack. I don't have the. Well, wait. I actually might. Even though, okay, I learned this. Even though it's not in my blueprints, it might be in the fab kit. Because remember, I was looking for synthetic fibers, but then the recipe was inside the fab, which was silly. Okay, got that. Docking module. Very cool. I'm not going to mess about with that right now. And then we're going to go here. We're going to get rid of this. And then we can focus on the prawn suit. I'm not going to have enough lead, though. But let's see if I can make health in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I can. Just takes fiber mesh. Good idea. Is that in my lube bin? Bingo. Nice. Okay, power cell, computer chip, and enameled glass. Computer chip is 2 table coral. Copper wire. Can't remember the last one. Silver? Gold. Finally using that copper wire. And then enameled glass is lead. Damn it. Lead, glass, and diamond. Shit. I'm low on diamond. No, not that bad, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. This just takes 1. Right? I just don't have lead. Quartz. Shit. I need lead and quartz. Fuck you. Awesome. Okay, that's okay. Quartz is going to be up here somewhere. Yeah. I need 4 quartz, I think. I need a grip of lead. Hold on. We don't have this yet. This is actually good. We need this. What the fuck? Excuse me? What the hell was this? Is Mr. Freeze here? What the hell was that? Did I get hit by an icicle? That was crazy. I already got that one. What kind of Looney Tunes ass event was that? Wait, is that the dude that shot me? Is he freezing things? Beware of its bladder. Where is my super suit? I didn't make my super suit. Lead. Crickets. Ain't gonna be no lead over here. What's this? Oh, I dropped that. Don't need that shit. Wait, didn't I drop that over by my base? Is that just a whole nother booster tank? That's weird. Oh wait, I'm next to my base. Duh. That one lead I found over here must have been 1 in a million. To this day, I stay not finding lead. Fuck you. I need galena. Really? There we go. I can't see. We're hitting about a 50% clip right now. Okay. These things are like needle in a haystack, man. Come on. Really? What's the furthest below sea level you personally have ever been? Probably when I've been to New Orleans. Honestly. I haven't been that deep in the ocean. I don't do well at depth. That's why I outsource it to video games. I could use a little more. Someone is absolutely blowing my phone up. Good thing I got that health back. That may have been it for me if I didn't. To just disappear. Gotta think about oxygen here. Dude, where is this damn...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Bingo. Yes.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
All this titanium's killing my vibe. It's harsh and my mellow. Just give me a couple more.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're okay. Rup. Yeah, it's a pretty good amount. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I think we might be able to do it. We only need one for the enamel glass, and I think we only need one for the... I think we got plenty, actually. I should have built the base right here. Stupid.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, enameled glass. Lithium. I'm an idiot. Prawn suit incoming. Grab this. Where did I put the... There it is. Big time. Oh, we're not even gonna... Oh, it looks kind of cool in the storm, though. Come. Nuh-uh, don't run from me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's freaking go, dude. Okay, and then we can put the jetpack upgrade. Boom. And I think we can even get away with, before I gotta go let the hound out, I think I can get away with making the drill arm. All I need is 4 diamond and lithium. I have enough of that. This is why organization is king. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. And I can make a... Oh, storage unit? Yes. I just need 1 lithium. Oh, this is so big. Alright, I want to attach all these things. Boom. Boom. Dude, I can make that too. Gonna be running low on lithium. Psych! Oh my god, what a run. And then 4 Creepvine. And look at that right there, baby. Perfect amount. Oh my god. We just leveled up so rapidly. Just kidding. Oh, check the depth module requirements. Good call. We don't have synthetic fibers, but we can make everything else. We only have Mark 1. Okay, first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. My headphones keep cutting out for some reason. Okay, sleeper mod. Which isn't totally necessary, but that's okay. It's going to be tight. Save. Yeah, good call. Actually, I'm going to let this build. I don't want it to glitch out. It's just a sixth sense the gamers have. Okay. Now, let's see how we can put all these together. This part is a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. This thing is a long boy now. Okay, I think I want that on the very end. Oh my god. Missed it. I don't know how long I am. See ya. How big is this thing now, man? Oh my god. We have a complex. Do need a back. Look at this thing. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, that jet is... Dude, look at us. Hold on, we actually need to, before we go, Before I let the hound out, we gotta give this thing a paint job. Name it. A little lime green action. We're just gonna feel it. Ooh. What about white? Why is it not fully white? Why is it like gray? Chat, give me some names. What do you want? Talk to me. Yellow interior. And then the name. I'm thinking Clue too, man. What rhymes? What's Mr. Rhymes' name? That's his name. Kirk? I like Kirk. Kirk deserves it, you're right. Dat Kirk. It's got to be Dat Kirk. Okay. I can't see where the name is, so I don't know what color to make it, but I think like an electric red. Let's see how that looks. Dat Kirk. Yeah, I wonder if I can play Dat Kirk. Oh, you sure can. Play Dat Kirk. Those who know, know. Those who don't worry about it. Play Dat Kirk. Kirk with a C, though? I thought his name was Kirk with a K. No, you're lying.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, look at this interior. The banana interior with the kiwi paint job. Look at this. Look at this goofy ass paint job. This looks like something from District 9. Dude, look at this. Come on. Wow. What a level up day. Dude, we moved the base. We built the prawn suit. We built 2 modules. Found kyanite. Found magnetite. Built an aquarium. Hatched the eggs. That was an insane session.
Seek fluid intake.
And then something's got to bring you down.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That's right, bitch. Didn't think I'd have an answer for that, did you? Look at our fishies. I mean, we are not only surviving, but we're thriving. Look at us, man. What a session. So next thing on the to-do, I'm going to mark it right now. It's mark 1. Synthetic fibers. What does that take again? I need that damn spiral plant. Dude, I still can't find that shit. It's probably so close, too. That's okay. We're going to get it. We got everything else. We got the ruby needed. We can make enamel glass, no problem. We have one more of the. We have to check out that sucker, and we can find. We still don't have the snow fox. I gotta go and let the hound out. Ladies and gentlemen. I got a boogie. The dog's gonna be antsy, but he'll be aight. Already took him for 3 walks today before the stream. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday. Plus, remember, bonus stream Friday, Pokey Friday. I don't know what we're going to do Thursday yet. If you got suggestions, shoot me a Slack. That was a great session. Phenomenal session. Record setting. That was the most progress I've made. And we even spent the first hour yapping. But I gotta run home for the dog. Peace and love worldwide. You know the vibes. I'll see you guys Thursday. Love ya.